Whenever I read this story, I remember the first time I read it 20 years ago. It was then that something which changed my life forever happened. I remember that it had been a hard day and I was tired. I was in my room about to go to bed. Suddenly, I realized that the bed had disappeared, and the table, and the wardrobe. In its place was a wall full of files, like those in a library. They had different things written on them. When I got closer, my attention was caught by a drawer entitled, Girls That I Have Liked. I opened it and started to look at the cards. I had to stop when I had the feeling that I knew the names of all of them. They were the names of all of the girls that I had liked. Without anyone telling me, I began to suspect where I was. My room had become a rather crude catalog of my entire existence. All of the moments of my life were written there. Great and small details recorded, moments that I had long forgotten. A feeling of expectation and curiosity began to take me over as I looked through the cards any which way to see what they said. Some reminded me of happy moments. Others, on the contrary, made me feel ashamed and so guilty that I had to turn around to see if anyone was looking. But each card only confirmed the truth. Each one was written in my hand. Each one was signed by me. When I came to the bad thoughts section, a cold shiver ran down my spine. I only opened the drawer a few centimeters. I was ashamed of its size. I took out a card by chance and was moved by its contents. I felt sick on seeing that this moment, hidden in the darkness, had also been registered. I didn't need to see anymore. An animal instinct took me over. I had only one thought in mind. Nobody must see these cards. No one must enter this room ever. I had to destroy all of the evidence. In a mad frenzy, I tried to rip the drawers off the wall. I had to empty and burn them all. I discovered, however, that I couldn't get them away from the wall. I tried with all my might, but they were harder than iron. Defeated and completely defenseless, I put the drawer back into its place. I rested my head on the never-ending archive, witness to my misery, and started to cry. Suddenly, I saw it come in. Oh no, please no, not him. Anyone but Jesus. Chilled to the bone, I watched how he took out each card and read it. I couldn't stand to see his reaction. In that moment, I couldn't meet his eyes. Intuitively, Jesus went to the worst of the cards. Why did he have to read them all? With sadness in his eyes, he sought me, and I lowered my head in shame. "Forgive me," I said to him. "It will never happen again. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry." That was my life's confession. All of my sins were there, written, and there was I, asking forgiveness, sorry, truly ashamed. Jesus could have said many things, but he didn't say a word. He stayed close to me in silence. He opened the first drawer. In each of the cards, he signed his own name on top of mine. I shouted at him.
Not that! Your name should not be on those cards.
These were not his sins, they were mine. But there they were, written by him alone, his name covering mine. I don't know how he did it so fast. In the next instant, I saw him close the last drawer. He looked at me with gentleness in his eyes and said to me,
"That's it. I have taken on both your shame and your sin. Come, follow me. I want to show you something."